Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Well, we just come back from Tuggum and we went to Andy's place, Uncle Andy and Auntie Jen, and we picked up the compactor again. So it's a nice little drive this morning. We left nice and early, 8 o'clock, but the traffic there was a lot of roadworks going on a bridge. So you got 3 lanes going into one, and of course there's no, what do you call it, organised chaos. There's no okay, left lane, right lane, left lane, right lane, you know, share it. No, they'll just keep going bumper to bumper through, and they won't let you in on one lane to the other lane, and you know, you just gotta. So I just pushed in, and one guy's got a nice new car, and he's just beeping his horn at me. So I looked in the side mirror, and I had a gap, and I was already what, a third of the van in front of his already, but he just trying to be a cockhead. So I just kept going. Finally got through. Sort of like I felt like pulling over. I felt like just stopping the car and thinking, oh, it's broken down, you know, go and check your tyres and all that, and just hold him up while the other lane goes through. That's what I was thinking of doing. Such a bastard. But we got back okay. So we've got the compactor. Like I said, a little bit of wet area still along this area here, but the rest of it we should be able to get compacted down nicely through here. So it looks like the goats are backing up to the wall and dropping their turds down on the bottom, you know. That one grass rake will fix that up. The little turkeys and the mama, excuse me, little turkeys and the mama, they're at the front gate when we come through this morning, and Alfredo was just behind with the brush cutter, so he's chased. Fuck, I thought I was snaked in. So he's chased them down with his brush cutting going down the fence. They were in front of him until they got to the corner. Then they were on a bit of a panic mode. So I brought them back up to the house with a hunt up to the house. So we've just gone and had a coffee now, and we can't find the fuckers. Seriously, not happy, Jane. Not happy. You know, like, she knows that she's safe over here. There's no dogs over there that's attacking her and taking her babies, you know. Seriously. But she's nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. And she was that quick too, because we just brought her up. We dropped the machine out of the back of the van. I've watered the chickens and turned around and she's gone. What a bitch. So I don't know. Right, let's get this compactor going. Okay, so we're doing the dry areas, getting the dry areas down, but the wet areas we're just going to have to leave. But at least getting it packed down a bit is going to help us out. That's one good thing. But it's a bloody good machine, these bloody compactors, I tell you. Vibrators, very, very good machine. Very good. Right, so we've done some more on this, and there's a bit of a wind blowing through, so it's actually starting to dry out. This centre area here where the roof drops down, of course, that's still wet in that line along here. But the rest of it is drying out bloody nice. So let it go through lunch, and we'll come back at 1:30, and we'll see how it goes then. And the thing is, it's overcasty is a problem, but with a bit of a wind blowing through, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And I'll get some dirt through here, and this will all be grassed again, and it'll all look back to sexy. Because I hate a dirty, ugly farm. And the same as here, I've got to re-topsoil this through here and get some of that grass. I'll pull out a chunk of that and just plant it. So you can't just sit it there on the grass. So you've got to dig it in, and then you've got to cover it. Once they're all laid in the grass, it's all there, then you've got to go over it and cover it with a light raking over the top, and it fixes it up. Right, I might turn off the power. I used the grinder. Right, it's good having power to your chicken house and your pigs' houses and turkeys' houses and all that stuff, because if you need a tool to use, like we had a bracket that was sticking out, which if it's fixed onto goats' feet, then it would cut them. So out with the grinder and cut it off, and it's so easy. So we're set up for tomorrow morning while we're waiting for this to dry. So we're doing turkey plucking tomorrow. Another day of turkey plucking. So we've got everything ready to go tomorrow. Just got to get water and ice in there in the morning. The killing canes are up, everything's ready. So this will be, I'll be starting this probably about 7 o'clock. Turn the water on, takes an hour to get hot. and have breakfast, then rip into it. So we'll have some turkeys, and we'll drop them off into Panabo probably in the afternoon, and that leaves a big one for Monroy. The chick wants to turn into turkey mince, and Bob wants one too, turkey mince. So the rest will all go into Panabo. Right, well that's it guys. Like I say, it's been a funny morning. I said get up, get everything done, and drive up to Tuggum nice and early, grab the machine, bring it back again. Done a run over it now, it's dry out for the afternoon. Got another truckload of sand delivered, so that's quite pleasing with that. They'll be able to finish all that off in the little jobs that I have. Right guys, it's after lunch, welcome back. Right, so we put out this row of boards along here, because before, if you remember originally, if you're one of the older viewers, that all this was different to here, so I made a path in through Chick for her goats. So this was boarded either side, and this was a walk down path every day, 20 times a day, so she can come around here, and there's all her lovely goats, and she's as happy as a pig in shit. Talk about pigs, they're getting fucking fat too, I tell you. So what we're doing now, okay, is we pulled this row out, which row of boards out from here, and we're putting some backing boards in across the back here, down another down to here, and what we're going to do is fill all this up with this new truckload. Hello Alfredo.
Hello.
Happy?
Happy, happy.
Yeah, happy, always happy on the Aussie farm guys. So hey Bob. Yeah, see, Bob's always talking too much as well. I have to tell him to shut up and put his energy into working instead of fucking talking, I tell you. So what we're doing, we're putting the backing boards here, we're just screwing it onto the bamboo, just because the sand's going to be right up holding this up. And this is going to be sloped down from here. Okay, it's going to be like Chinaman Square. Okay, we're going to park some tanks on the slope. So this will be a slope coming all the way down to here, and it'll come up through there, and all this will be redone again, and it'll actually be one whole unit. The fence will go back again, the electric fence will go back again to keep the goats out, but the floor level will all be one. All right, so we've got more work to do. Got to put the camera down. Sweating like a bloody pig already, I tell you. Bloody hot holding this camera, I tell you. Fuck my dog, I tell you. FMD. All right, back at you soon, eh? Right, so it's gone over this a couple of times. The wet area's coming up good. We collected all the stones up that's on the surface like here, that was in this area. Collected all the stones up, there was a barrow load, and scattered them all across the top, just like, you know what? And the wind has been drying it out quite nicely. So hopefully if it doesn't rain tonight, then tomorrow we should go bloody good, inshallah. So, but Bob, while I'm doing this, Bob and Alfredo, look at these guys go, would you? Look at this. Look at this. He's always talking so much, isn't he? So what we're doing is we boarded off. I damaged my left hand, so I've got no left hand movement. So we boarded off the left hand side. We boarded off all the bottom along there and down through here. And we took up this here, as you know. So all this is going to be lifted up and raised, so it's at the same level as here. So any rains that come down will just come straight down now over these boards and out. So it's come up pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. So hopefully we can get all this done today, is what we're hoping. And of course this old project here, this is holding up very good. All through here. All through here. So like I said, it's getting there. A bit more drying out it needs, of course, along the roof lines, but it's certainly getting there. When it compacts in, the water just runs straight off. You know, it's just like it's hard as cement, and it just runs straight off and into the drain. So it's just getting it to that hard stage, like you can see with this area here. The water here just flows straight down from here and just goes straight out. So there's no issue. So I'm pretty confident that we can do exactly the same with this stuff here. Ready for a rest, big fella?
You want to?
Well, I think so. You guys are killing me. Tell ya, he's killing me. See, I told you he speaks, right? Right, so let's go and have a drink of water, refresh, rehydrate, and let's get back. Alfredo, smoke water. Yes. Right guys, well it's time for us to finish this last little bit up, and the back's all done, waiting for the rains to come through. So we're getting this area here nicely tapered down onto here, so this will go good. What we just got to do is this little bit here where we've marked, and that will do us for today, because then it's after 4 o'clock already, so we need to compress this down, just let it settle. Tomorrow we're going to have to add more through the low spots and all this. This is just the first one to go over it, but it will go okay. Right, put the electric fence back up, but we can't do that until we finish this area here.
These available tomorrow?
Right guys, so 5 o'clock, so we're finished up. So I've got Chick to help me with the feeding of all the babies. So we've got a new perch we've got to build for Big Red, but until then I've given him the stand with his he's the surrogate father to those, the 2 turkeys. There's one there now, the other one's gone over here. But as soon as I put the chair there, he sat on it, and the two young surrogates sat up there with him, and they're like, "Oh, thanks, Dad. This is fucking good, isn't it, eh? How good is this shit?" So there you go. It's done, but it's not complete. You know what I mean? It's done, but it's not complete. So all the water will run down off there, over to there. Here will be the same. Will run down from here to there. But it's only the first hit. So after the first lot of rains come down, hey, don't be so mean. After the first lot of rains come down, we'll be able to do more. But it's still wet, you know, from the delivery. So I can't get it as smooth and as level as I want yet. But that will be done soon. That's no problem. So back through here is still good. It's amazing all this was level with the timbers. Amazing what the chickens do with it and the goats. Sorry. Alright, so through here's all done. I was here waiting for the first rains. But it will go solid, I know it will, because it happened around the hotels. It went nice and solid. But shit, it looks 100% better, doesn't it? 100% better. Which is good. So the day is not over. There's still more work to be done, but not now. Hopefully if we don't get any rain, we can dry it out more and I can compact it more and get it level. But if we do get rain, we'll know where the spill is in the low spots. So that's the difference. And then all this will all look the same, all the way through the same colour. So there you go, that's the hobby farm, guys. That's the hobby farm. 2 truckloads. How much was that truckload of sand, bub? 1,700. And was it 3 metres? 3.5. So 3.5 metres. So that's not bad price actually. When you look at it, it's done pretty well considering how many truckloads we put in this farm. Shit, I couldn't count them. Truckloads of the sand, the stones, the topsoil, especially all around the house. All this, all topsoil. The whole lot was topsoiled. It's probably about 3 inches of topsoil from the back here, all around here, all that triangle, all the front lawn, all the side. But truckloads of fucking topsoil. Cost a fortune, but it's a hobby farm, so we want things looking good. You know, you got to have pride in what you got, guys. Think it out, seriously. Think it out, plan it out, and do it properly, and it will work. And stick to one project at a time. Don't go jumping from, you know, laying down the foundations to fucking the chicken house and go and start putting the path in, and then you lay down the foundations for that. Then oh, hang on, let's go and start building a bloody goat house over on the. Stick to one project. Trust me, one project. Get it done properly. And when that's done, move on to the next one, you know? Not another one?
No more projects.
No more. See, Bob does talk. Don't you, Bob?
Yeah.
That got him. So, it's just like the same type of thing is, do you say a glass is half full of water or half empty of water? Well, what I say is it's half full, not half empty, because empty sounds negative, you know? It's negative thinking. So but if you say the glass is half full, then that means it can still operate at full capacity, but we're down to 50% load at the moment of content. That sounds better than, oh, it's half, you know, like we're down to, sounds like you're down to half power and all that type of shit. So do one job, do it properly, then move on to the next job. Trust me, guys, and it does work. And as you can see by my farm, or it's not my farm, it's Chick's farm, because Westerners can't own anything. But fuck me, you can't take it to heaven with you, can you? Who's going to heaven anyway? Yeah. All right, guys, so that's us on the farm. See you later, babe.
Bye.
Thank you, Bob. Where's Alfredo? He's gone already. Shot through, bugged out. Didn't even worry about getting paid. Shit, that's good. I like him. He's a bloody good one. Well, time to go and pay the workers up. That's me, myself, and I. And it's going to be a cold beer at the gate. So, oh look, Mama Turkey's still back with her babies after I got her back from the creek. So what I'll do, I just want to keep an eye on her. I don't want her bugging out. So I'll keep this gate shut. They can go around through the goat pen, you know.